How's it going, theater freaks? Welcome back to my channel. I'm doing an actual video this time. Yay. But before I get into that, I just want to say that I was doing a $100 giveaway for not anyone, but a random person who subscribed in the month of May. And I picked somebody and I realized I probably didn't think it through that much because it's actually harder than you think to contact people directly on YouTube. So I just went through my list of people who subscribed in May, picked somebody at random using a random number generator, and I left a message on their discussion tab on their channel. It's kind of weird, but if you know you subscribed in May, go ahead and check. You know what? Forget it. I'm just going to say your name because it's probably just simpler that way. Okay, so if your name is Andres Becerra, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You were the person selected. I let you know on your YouTube channel discussion page. See if you can see that and just follow the steps in that message. You won the $100 giveaway. Congratulations. Thanks for subscribing in May. And with that said, let's get into the video. What is it about? Well, I decided to just kind of do one of those old school things I do. This channel started out as a Broadway news channel, or theater news. I didn't really know which it was going to be, but it's going to be like, well, maybe I should just be honest, kind of like a Philip DeFranco kind of thing, but for theater related stuff. Just like what's going on, what new musicals have come out, have there been any crazy scandals that need to be discussed. But it was really exhausting because I had to be really up to date. It was really crunched for time, so I decided to do topical stuff. But now there's like this explosion, this Cambrian explosion of Broadway news, shall we say. I thought it'd be fun to just do a little video with 5 major things that have happened in the Broadway world. So the first thing I want to bring up is that Springsteen on Broadway is coming back. Springsteen on Broadway originally opened in 2017. It was going to be for a limited run, but it ended up extending because, well, they were actually having a lot of issues with scalpers. A lot of people were buying tickets who didn't actually intend to see the show. They would buy tickets in bulk and then sell them for way higher of a price, because it was a very high demand show. So they ended up extending the run and trying to fix their system so that scalpers can buy tickets, and he ended up performing for quite a while. And he's actually coming back, set to open on September 4th. Oh wait, hold on. No, he's not opening on September 4th. It's closing on September 4th. It'll be opening this month on June 26th. So Broadway was initially opening in September, and just for your information, Springsteen on Broadway is basically, obviously, Bruce Springsteen. If you're not aware of him, he was massive in the 70s and 80s. He still is, but that's like when he kind of started. And it's not just like a concert. He's also talking and giving stories that are in his book, Born to Run. So if you're a big fan of Bruce Springsteen and Broadway, you might be able to have both of those things this month. All right, the next story. There's a play opening on Broadway called Skeleton Crew. It's opening in December. Why is this interesting? Well, Phylicia Rashad will be in this production. We're not exactly sure what role she's playing. Phylicia Rashad played Mrs. Cosby on The Cosby Show. I know it's not the most popular show these days, but the way she played that role with such grace and such poise, her performance and her role in that show was very appreciated. And she's done a whole lot of Broadway stuff. She was an understudy for The Witch in the original Into the Woods, and she'll be back on Broadway in this show Skeleton Crew, which is about an auto company in 2008 when the auto industry was absolutely tanking. I can't speak. Sorry. But anyway, she's going to be in that. I don't know exactly what role, but that will be starting in December. All right, another little story I wanted to mention is that Jordan Fisher will be returning to play Evan Hansen when Dear Evan Hansen reopens in December. Jordan Fisher was considered by many to be probably the best Evan Hansen other than Ben Platt. He has a fantastic singing voice, and he's played many other roles, including the immediate successor to Anthony Ramos in Hamilton, who played John Laurens and Philip Hamilton. So, big resume. He started playing on March 2nd, 2020, so he only had actually 10 days to play the role, so he's going to be playing more. This is a good thing. Okay, next story. Idina Menzel, you know her, right? Rent, Wicked, Frozen, all the things. She's going to be in an off-Broadway production of the musical Wild. It's a new musical. She's going to be playing a parent who's dealing with the struggle of being part of a family and a community that is facing extinction. Very little is known about the musical, but she's going to be performing off-Broadway. That will also be opening in December. Finally, the biggest, craziest story of them all is that there's apparently going to be a Jersey Boys film, although not like a big screen film to go into the movie theaters like in 2014, the one directed by Clint Eastwood. No, this is like a filmed for TV production, or also a streaming production. I assume it's probably just gonna like go on Netflix or something. And Frankie Valli, the actual for real Frankie Valli, confirmed that the role of Frankie Valli, you know, the younger Frankie Valli, I don't know how many times I can say that name in a sentence without my braces falling out. But the role will be played by none other than Nick Jonas. Yep, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed all these Broadway stories, all these theater news stories. I got some ideas for content coming up. I'm probably not going to be sticking with this format for long. I don't know, who knows what the direction of the channel will be. I just like talking about theater, but I will for sure see you next week with a video. Go ahead and click like if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment on what your thoughts are about any story said in this, or if there's a story that happened that you're surprised wasn't covered, go ahead and let me know in the comments. If you enjoy this kind of content, theater related discussion videos and whatnot, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Thank you so much for watching. Keep loving theater, and I will for sure see you next week.
Oh, my friends, don't ask me what your sacrifice was for.